let it go. Who we were, who we are. Change the code, raise the bar. Again, break the mold. Again, digital soul. Again, out of control. We remember what we lost. We remember at what cost. Revolution in our bones. We remember coming home. Past alive in the beat. Feel the pulse, feel the heat. What was then flows through now. Break the rules, show them how. Again, break the mold. Again, digital soul. Again, out of control. We remember what we lost. We remember at what cost. Revolution in our bones. We remember coming home. One more time, we transform. One more time, one more time, we remember what we lost. We remember at what cost. Revolution in our bones. We remember coming home. In the flow, we remember, let it go. Again. Yeah. Used to climb up every day after school. Now I'm standing here alone, feeling like a fool. Remember when we built it with our father's nails? Mama called us down when the sun got pale. We was kings up there, planning out our lives, talking about the women we would make our wives. You said you never leave, swore we never change. Now you doing time and I can't feel the same. This wood is rotting just like promises we made. 7 years gone by since we sat up in the shade. I carved our names deep in the eastern wall. You carved your girl's name, said you'd never fall. Time moves different when you're young and free. That treehouse taught me what we never be. Held our secrets, held our pain. Now it's just splinters in the rain. Last I heard your mama sick, working at the store, same job she had when we was 10 years old, maybe more. I drive past sometimes, see the ladder hanging broken. All them plans we had, guess they went unspoken. You wrote me once from county, said you missed the view. Said you think about them days when the sky was blue. I wrote back, but you was transferred out of state. Now I'm left here wrestling with the weight of all we could have been if we had chose different. But the streets was calling, and we went and listened. Time moves different when you're young and free. That treehouse taught me what we never be. Held our secrets, held our pain. Now it's just splinters in the rain. I got a son now, he's turning 6 next week. Sometimes I wonder what wisdom I should speak. Do I tell him about the homies that I lost, or do I lie about the price never meant she cost? I brought him here last Sunday, thought I'd show him where his daddy used to hide from the world up there, but he just looked at me and asked why so broke. And I ain't have an answer, I just stood there and choked. Look, maybe that's the lesson in these weather boards, that nothing stays the same, not even sacred doors. We was brothers once, blood without the DNA. Now you just a name I mention when I pray. I forgive you for the things you had to do. Now hope somewhere inside you forgive me too, for moving on, for building something new, for leaving that old treehouse and that old version of truth. Yeah. Time moves on, but I remember every laugh, every fight, cold December, up in that treehouse, that treehouse, up treehouse. Yeah. They thought they had me. Watch this. Came from the dirt where they left me for dead, and now I'm counting paper crowns sitting on my head. Every scar, lesson, every loss was a test. While they was resting, I was grinding for the best. Told them I'd be something, they just laughed in my face. Now I'm lapping all these haters, different tax bracket, different space. Remember cold winters, no heat in the crib. Now my wrist so frozen, got them watching how I live. Never fold under pressure, that's the code that I keep. They was talking big while I was moving in the streets. Real recognize real, and they don't see themselves. I was stacking up my wealth while they was crying for help. I rose up, can't stop me now. Came from the bottom, made it here, look at me now. Rose up, they can't hold me down. Built from the struggle, wearing victory like a crown. Rose up, this is my town. Rose up, yeah. They want my spot, but they ain't built like me. Soft in the middle, more grit, you see. Talk is cheap in these streets, don't lie. I survived the storm while the weak ones die. Not talking bodies, talking dreams they kill. But I kept mine breathing, had the hunger, had the will. Every door that slammed, I kicked another one open. Every promise stayed broke, kept my own words spoken. Self-made, never wait for a handout. These diamonds on my neck represent what I'm about. Pain turned to power, fear turned to fuel. Now I make the rules, used to play the fool. Rose up, can't stop me now. Came from the bottom, made it here, look at me now. Rose up, they can't hold me down. Built from the struggle, wearing victory like a crown. Rose up, this is my town. Rose up, yeah. They can't break what's already been broken and rebuilt. I wear my battle scars with no shame, no guilt. Every setback set me up for this moment right here. I'm the proof that pain disappears when you persevere. From the bottom to the top, that's the only way I know. Rose up from the ashes, now watch me glow. They know, they know.
I've been walking through the ruins where the kings died. Ancient blood on my palms, feel the curse rise. Two wolves circling both, hunger for the same prize. Crown buried in the dirt where the pain lies. They don't know what they reaching for, the cost high. Power turn your own blood into crossfire. I seen men lose their mind for a small slice. Now I'm standing at the altar in the dark night. With his army at his back, I came from the depths where the soil turned black. Both touched the stone, felt it burning through the cracks. Now we locked in forever, no turning back. The old ones watching from beyond the veil, waiting to see which one of us gon' fail. This ain't about the throne or the tail. It's about survival when you dancing close to hell.
Can you feel it in your chest when the wind changes? Something we get in the air that you can't name. We both killers but we playing different games. Only one walk away with everything.
Face to face in the temple ground. No words spoken, but the tension got a sound. His eyes black mirrors, I see my own crown. Whoever blinked first getting put down. The artifact pulse like a heartbeat. Both our hands extended, but who gon' retreat? Legacy written in the blood underneath. When gods choose mortals, somebody gotta bleed.
Yeah. Bet it all. Watch me go. Chips stacked high, I don't fold under pressure. Every move calculated, I'm 10 steps ahead. You put my life on the table, double down, no question. They say quit while you're up, but I want more, no resting. Adrenaline pumping through my veins like it's medicine. Competition sweating, I'm collecting all the settlements. Risk it for the crown, I ain't scared of consequence. Bad bitch energy, I run it, that's the evidence. Roll the dice, I control fate. House money now, watch the stakes elevate. They can't match me, they fall, I dominate. Poker face on, but I own this whole estate. All in, I'm going all in. No limit to my hunger when I'm ballin'. All in, bet I never fall in. Every single time, yeah, I'm all in. Speed demon, I'm moving like a bullet through the chaos. Rule it, spin a money counter, baby, watch the payoff. They play it safe, I play it dangerous, that's a trade-off. Queen on the board, checkmate them, then I take off. Got him nervous, palms sweaty when I ante up. Every hand I'm dealt, I turn it to $100. Bluffing or not, they can't call it, that's the luxury. I win either way, that's the power, that's dope for me. Speeding past limits, breaking every single record. They want what I got, but they ain't got the method. Risk first reward, I calculated defection. Won the whole damn game, now I'm counting my blessings. All in, I'm going all in. No limit to my hunger when I'm ballin'. All in, it better never fall in. Every single time, yeah, I'm all in. Pedal to the metal, can't slow down now. Bet the house, bet the car, bet the crown now. Fortune favors the bold, and I'm the boldest. Took the risk they wouldn't know I own this. All in. Yeah. Yeah, I went all in. Not one. That's what I do.